All right, and of course that is Andries Nkomo. He's representing some of those affected by the Marikana massacre. And earlier we heard from then the IPID spokesperson. Women from various sectors have engaged with the Gauteng Premier about the challenges that they face on a day-to-day basis. It forms part of the Gauteng 2030 vision as the country marks Women's Month. Newzroom Afrika's Nqobile Madlala has more.
Women from various sectors have come to Houghton Hotel with an idea to give to the Premier in terms of how to make sure that Gauteng works for women, and not just women alone, but also everybody that is in Gauteng. So decisions, Premier, what have you found from these women?
Thank you so much. Thank you for the opportunity for hosting us. Interesting, I must be honest. There are ideas that are galore. I love the idea of trying to establish a database for all women businesses in our province so that if they need something, they can just go to that database. But we convinced them to appreciate them, to be quite frank, that they are powerful, innovative, and we need their presence to push our economy. We have gone through difficulties of the economy, firstly through COVID, now through load shedding, and there were many people that were unemployed. But as a government, we've committed 40% of our budget must go to women, but most importantly, all positions within government, over 50% must go to women. And then we need to put systems to fight GBV, not with our old style of fighting GBV, but by bringing technology, creativity, things like e-panic buttons, ensuring that every house is a greenhouse where if people are intimidated, they can go to those greenhouses, but also investing in DNA, because DNA tests are very key in GBV cases, but also the technology of those women that are mutilated, burnt, killed. You know, we've got those cases in our province. We've introduced the fingerprinting reading system so that even if we have been brutally murdered, at least through your finger we can identify who you are, so that you are not buried as a pauper, and your families can have a chapter that they can close, even though it's going to be very painful. So we're investing in those resources, and women here are giving us ideas on how best to accelerate, work together, and coordinate our efforts.
So why would you then bring women only to this fight?
Because this month is dedicated to them, to be quite frank. I don't think it's a men bashing or men exclusion ceremony, but it's also an element of celebration to say, let's celebrate your presence, let's celebrate your existence, let's celebrate your successes, but at the same time take stock of where we are as a country. I'm one person that is pushing heavily that all companies and government departments, the 9th of August must not just be a day we celebrate women, but companies must produce audited statements on the work they've done on women, so that we can track whether we're making progress or not. Now it's disjointed. You don't even know whether we are making progress. It's based on who interprets what. But if we've got a database, like we have audited financial statements, we have audited statements on empowerment and growth of women in various institutions, including government, I think we'll make progress out of those reports.
Premier, we hear the ideas, and like you say, we are celebrating Women's Month, but how possible is it to implement this, and when can we see it being implemented?
I'm glad that the President, during the 9th of August celebrations, make it quite clear on matters of GBV, matters of bail, on matters related to ensuring that people can use technology also to report and get protection orders, and that government is moving with speed to ensure that we strengthen all our laws. So it's something that is immediate, because announced by the President, it means we just have to implement as provinces.
Thank you very much, Premier, for speaking to us. That is Premier of Gauteng, and he's saying that they are implementing ways that they can use technology to ensure that women are safe. And this, of course, is happening at the women's event in Houghton. For Newzroom Afrika on channel 405, I am Nqobile Madlala in Gauteng.